wrestling may be excluded from 2020 Summer Olympics. The recommendation has been made by the International Olympic Committee. Wrestling is one of the oldest sports in the world. Some archaeologists say its origins can be traced back 15,000 years ago. Professional wrestling is now rooted in a few countries such as Iran, whose officials say they will do all they can to keep wrestling in the Olympic Games.
What people expect the Olympic authorities to do is to separate sports and politics. The recommendation made by the Olympic Committee was political. Wrestling comes from Iran. Our wrestlers are worried that the country may lose its standing. We have had many sessions in Parliament about this and are doing everything in our power not to let it happen.
They want to change wrestling with a sport with no root, one that is not practiced or even known universally. I believe this is completely wrong.
Iran's former wrestling coach and renowned wrestler also rejects the idea as irrational.
I'm really sorry that they have recommended wrestling be excluded from 2020 Olympics. Wrestling was among the main 5 sports in the original Olympics in Greece and has always been a part of these games. Many countries have made a name in wrestling, like the United States, Russia, Iran, Japan, Finland, Sweden, and so forth. 183 countries are members of FILA, International Wrestling Federation.
Other wrestlers believe that the decision is made by countries that don't have a say in this sport.
Iranians love 2 sports, wrestling and weightlifting. There are new sports like martial arts in Iran, but are not so popular as wrestling. I hope this sport will not be excluded from the Olympics.
Countries that do not have a say in wrestling have made the wrong decision. Excluding wrestling from the Olympics goes against good judgment because wrestling is practiced throughout the world.
Iran has received around 40 Olympic medals in wrestling since participating in the Games in 1948. Wrestling has had a place in the Olympics since 1896. The endorsement requires the ratification by the General Assembly of the International Olympic Committee in September. Arash Kharapari, Press TV, Tehran.